Now this morning, deer season kicks off tomorrow. More info on some changes and everything you need to know up next.
SNAP benefits are changing next month. We'll have the update for you. A housing program for families is sparking a budget battle on the county board. News 8 Now's Ken Kozarowski investigates.
And subtle changes ahead as we get into the weekend and beyond. More about that coming up for you in just a moment.
Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. On this Friday, November 21st, just about 6 a.m. Happy Friday to you all. We'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He is tracking our forecast for the day. Hello.
Hey, we're going to have a few clouds sneaking on in on us. We're getting into some cloudier skies later on this morning, then some fog. Then that'll open up with some sunshine to boot for a lot of folks there, giving way to this, though. Chilly conditions today. Then we have the sunny skies going into a milder weekend. Temperatures will bump back up into the 50s as we get into the forecast there with sunny skies ahead. Then Monday going into Tuesday, possibly some rainfall. It'll be heavy at times going into the area here and widespread. We'll also see that possibly go into your Wednesday. We're going to be looking at some fog down by Richland Center, getting into areas by Boswell as well, with dense fog there coming into the 7 o'clock hour, extending all the way into the 8 o'clock hour as well, with Viroqua picking up a little bit of fog. Folks up to our area as well as into Eau Claire, we're going to hold on to at least some patchy fog this early morning. Giving way to this, though, 20s and 30s in the early morning easy for the lows. Then we get into quiet conditions for the morning hours. Of course, folks getting out and about, it'll be dry out there as well. No drizzle, no mist, and of course, just the fog. We'll also see Eau Claire had 27 degrees right now, and in fact, it feels like it's 20 degrees out there on your skin. Holding on to temperatures in the 20s with cloudier skies, giving way to sunshine leading into your afternoon. Eau Claire will follow suit as well with cloudier skies and fog, giving way to more sunshine by the mid-morning hours. When I return, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up, so please stick around.
Happening tomorrow, gun deer hunting season will officially begin. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla is live at a gas station in Sparta where hunters make pit stops before they head out for the hunt. Good morning, Seth.
Alexandra, I'm at the Shell gas station off of I-90 in Sparta, where hunters come in frequent to buy supplies to get ready for the season. They'll come here, buy food, drinks, even stay at some of the hotels around here. But there's a couple of things that people should know. Hunting season runs through November 22nd through the 30th, and the DNR has some reminders. At least 50% of your clothing above the waist must be blaze orange or pink. Officials emphasize tree stand safety. Many hunting injuries come from those falls. They also say use a full body harness and 3 points of contact when climbing, and always let someone know your location and estimated return time. The DNR also converted hunting zones to habitat-based deer management units, so hunters should familiarize themselves with those new systems before they head out. And for more information, visit the DNR's website. Live in Sparta, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
Thank you, Seth. A proposed transmission line brought a big turnout to Westby last night. Residents concerned about that project, as Jadius McGee reports.
Tonight's open house in Westby gave residents a first look at the Maribel transmission project, a high-voltage line that will stretch about 140 miles from southeast Minnesota through Vernon and Crawford counties. Project leader says it'll bring need to answer projected high energy demand in the Midwest.
They identified a critical need for additional transmission lines in our region.
It's why representatives say they're meeting with communities now to answer questions and get input before a final route is chosen.
We're here to get the community's feedback on the project, which will help us define and refine the route.
Officials say the new transmission line with towers standing 200 feet tall will generate $30 million in state tax revenue. But residents who showed up say they're worried about the project's overall impact.
I'm concerned about the health effects. I'm concerned about the appearance of the line. This line would come through our town, do nothing except destroy the landscape.
No land should be taken for any circumstance for something that's not needed.
Reporting in Westby, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now this morning.
And representatives say that Grid Alliance in Dairyland will file the preferred route with the Public Service Commission next year. A Menominee man sentenced to 14 years for a drunk driving crash that killed a correctional officer. According to police, Mark Sokolowski's vehicle failed to stop at a stop sign, striking Dunn County officer Jeff Reynolds' car Christmas Eve. Reynolds was heading to work. Authorities say Sokolowski's blood alcohol level was 0.152. A big change is coming for SNAP recipients starting in just 10 days. On December 1st, the SNAP requirements will change. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine explains.
Starting December 1st, SNAP recipients ages 18 to 64 who do not have a child under 14 must work, volunteer, or participate in training for at least 80 hours a month to continue receiving benefits. The new rules will extend work requirements to adults ages 55 to 64 and change the child care exemption from under 18 to under 14. These requirements come as Wisconsin's job market is looking positive for new hires.
The lacrosse job market across the state of Wisconsin is about a 3.1 unemployment rate. Over the past couple of years, we've been around a 2.8, so the market has slowed a little bit, but it's still very, very strong, which is positive for those people out there looking for work. Employers are hiring.
Referral Staffing Solutions, a local job agency, offers advice on how adults seeking to meet these new requirements can effectively search for employment and where to begin.
So I would highly recommend someone looking for work to put their resume on Indeed, update their LinkedIn profile, get that information up to date so employers can find you, as well as you actively applying for roles as well.
The agency also suggests that those with limited work experience can focus on showcasing skills that were gained outside of traditional jobs.
I would recommend someone who's been out of the workforce for a while to look at more entry-level roles and really focus on transferable skills. So a lot of times we learn skills, whether it's at home, whether it's in school, whether it's in volunteer activities, and using those skills and highlighting those when you're looking at a new role.
SNAP recipients must document worker participation with exemptions for pregnancy, disability, or caring for a child under 14. Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now This Morning.
Logan High School is stepping up for Northside residents. The school will host open swim nights coming after the city of La Crosse had to close the Northside pool as part of the new budget.
It's $1 for students and then $2 for adults because we want people to utilize the pool again and we want to bring the community back in here.
And those swim nights will be held Monday and Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Several western Wisconsin communities will offer free Thanksgiving dinners next week. Sparta is giving people the option to attend a community meal or have it delivered to their home. Organizers say the number of people seeking a free meal has increased, which means the need for donations has too.
Quick Trip, Neubauer Trucking, they donate in kind with food and those kind of things. But you know, that's only a small portion of it. So we rely heavily on the community to help bolster that. We usually receive many monetary donations. This year it's been very slim.
You can find information on how to sign up on our website. Ho-Chunk Nation cutting the ribbon on their new movie theater in Tomah. It features zero-gravity recliners and 6 screens. The opening lineup includes Wicked for Good, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and The Running Man.
Never operated a movie theater before, and to be independently operated and managed now is a huge accomplishment.
It'll be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every week. You might notice flags flying at half-staff in Wisconsin today. They are to honor the victims of the 2021 Waukesha Christmas Parade tragedy. Governor Evers ordered those flags to fly at half-staff. 6 people were killed in the attack. The time now is 6:07. Still ahead, more people are buying homes as mortgage rates drop. What not to buy your kids this Christmas, and Walmart sales are up. We'll tell you why. And the long-awaited jobs report is out. It paints a mixed picture of the U.S. labor market. More on what that means if you're looking for a job. And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. Peter's Beer Garden helped light up downtown Winona last night with final touches on their 17-foot tree. Peter served up hot cider, and Santa made an appearance. You see there. Students from Minnesota State College Southeast created some holiday decorations. And as you start to wake up, leaving you with a quick wake-up call with the Worldwide Technology Raceway in Illinois. Stay with us. Your morning consumer news is next.
Looking for incredible deals on fine jewelry? Head to House Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. Everything is priced to sell with savings up to 80% off. Diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. Hurry, selection won't last. Visit House Diamond Jewelers before it's gone.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 5th at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
All donations go towards our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army, organizations serving our community.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All those donations stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great, and we'll see you Friday, December 5th for the Joy of Sharing.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR with an average finance savings of over $4,600 on this Sierra 1500 model.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw it on a rug to complete any room, scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
I lost my son to an accidental drug overdose. This is why we created the George Ford Recovery Foundation to champion drug use awareness, funding, and solutions so we don't lose any more kids. You know, there's an effective, simple solution. Narcan kits help save lives in seconds. They're required in schools in many states, but sadly, not in Wisconsin. To save a child's life, please sign a petition at NarcanForSchools.com.
Looking for incredible deals on fine jewelry? Head to House Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. Everything is priced to sell with savings up to 80% off. Diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. Hurry, selection won't last. Visit House Diamond Jewelers before it's gone.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
This month, La Crosse County passed its 2026 budget, but before it passed, one county board member voiced a concern that a select few cooked the county books to get around a 2022 resolution. News 8 Now's Ken Kozarowski investigates.
It reflects a direct and blatant disregard of the will of this board.
La Crosse County Board Supervisor Mike Baroni ruffled feathers in October when he accused the county's executive committee of ignoring a 2022 resolution and effectively writing a blank check to two nonprofits to help house homeless families.
The amendment is literally the exact opposite of the resolution we passed.
In 2022, the county approved $3 million from the American Rescue Plan Act for Coulee Cap and Catholic Charities to buy houses and rent them at a lower cost to families facing homelessness. Baroni voted for the plan with one tweak.
I passed an amendment to the original proposal that said that the county would have no other responsibility beyond providing the $3 million.
But this spring, Executive Committee amended the agreement without a full board vote, adding guaranteed rent reimbursements and certain utility payments to the $3 million price tag.
They're obligating the county to unknown liabilities, and for how long and how much we truly don't know.
County Administrator Jane Claycamp says Executive Committee didn't break any rules.
There is no smoking gun.
She writes every budget and helps oversee county contracts. The 2022 resolution states the Executive Committee will approve and legally execute the agreement with Coulee Cap and Catholic Charities. They wrote a contract reserving the right to make changes. Changes like adding rental guarantees and utility cost help. But why make those changes? County officials say because families most in need may not be able to pay a certain amount of rent, the county wanted to offer a financial safety net so the two nonprofits could keep the program going.
No matter how you shake it, the Executive Committee does not have the power to overrule a lawful county board resolution.
Claycamp says the committee didn't overrule the board in this case because housing assistance is already in the county budget. They merely redirected existing funds to bridge any gaps that might come along.
Within the Human Services Department, they have a very large budget, $70 million, and within that, they would have client care services or something within their budget they can use to help clients. It would be taking existing funds and putting them toward a program.
She says a contract needs full board approval only if it's for a service the county doesn't already budget for.
The idea that there is some broad conspiracy here is just flabbergasting.
I'm fighting for the integrity of this board.
CLEAP Camp put up to $150,000 in next year's budget for that safety net assistance. So far, neither nonprofit has asked the county to cover utilities or rent. In our consumer news, sales of previously owned homes rose last month. The National Association of Realtors says existing home sales climbed 1.2%, the highest since February. Lower mortgage rates have been luring some buyers, and more Americans now turning to Walmart to ease the burden of the affordability crisis. In its quarterly report, the company said U.S. business is surging and it's gaining market share from rivals. Last quarter, Walmart's domestic sales were up 4.5%. The retail giant saw more customer trips and higher spending per visit. Safety experts just released their annual 10 worst toys list. Some are sitting on store shelves right now. I just bought those Hulk gloves. The list includes items like Blox Fruits, Ember Dragon Bundles, Marvel Avengers Hulk Fists, yes, guilty, and Gigglescape snack play sets. You can visit toysafety.org for the full list. And the jobs report shows some strong hiring, but the unemployment rate just hit a 4-year high. It is a mixed signal as big companies warn about the economy. Michael Yoshida reports.
The latest snapshot of the U.S. labor market painting a muddy picture. 119,000 jobs were added to the economy in September, an unexpected rebound. But unemployment also climbed to 4.4%, the highest level since October 2021, according to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
We do not see a robust job market. There are signs of stress here.
September's jobs report, which comes after a 7-week delay due to the government shutdown, also revealed downward revisions to previous jobs report numbers, showing a loss of jobs in August and a lower total for July.
Take out the pandemic year of 2020, you go all the way back to 2010 where you had multiple months of payrolls contraction occurring during a given year. And so that's concerning.
The White House touting Thursday's report as, quote, great progress for the U.S. economy, even as a new Fox News poll paints a picture of a nation deeply frustrated by conditions, with 76% viewing the economy negatively and more putting the blame on President Trump than former President Biden.
A mistake that the administration made, that the campaign made, was promising overnight success.
As affordability remains a key issue, households appear to be changing their spending habits to essentials and value items. Last quarter, Walmart's U.S. sales grew 4.5%, while its slightly more expensive big box rival Target reported a loss.
I think for businesses, consumers, households, there are many reasons for them to be cautious right now.
In Washington, Michael Yoshida.
That is a look at your consumer news. We will send it over to Art now. He's got an update on that Friday forecast.
All right, good morning to you. And as you're starting out your day, a little bit of patchy fog here and there as we get back down to areas right back to La Crosse and then down to areas by Boscobel as well. That's where the heavier fog is right now, down to zero visibility for those folks. Holding on to this though, AM chilly. We'll see it be seasonal as we go through the day. You see temperatures in the 20s and the 30s. As we get into the afternoon though, a little on the cooler side, widespread 40s for you with the temperatures picking up though once we get into your weekend. Sunnier skies will prevail as well, holding on to milder and sunnier skies. And then as we get into Monday going into Tuesday, we've got some shower potential that's going to go widespread. A little bit of fog coming in all the way by the airport reporter. We started out with some mist and some drizzle and picked up some freezing fog. That's all gone now, but the fog is still here though, still lingering. In fact, we'll get into patchy fog as we get into it here, but Eau Claire right now is clear skies right now and still holding on to that. 27 degrees, not much change, but it feels like it's 20 degrees out there. We take a look at Winona over in Minnesota. You're looking at 28 degrees. It feels like 29 degrees, believe it or not. And actually a beautiful view, but quiet out there. And still, we'll get back into that fog. You can see by Boscobel still holding on there, going all the way to Richland Center. And that extends out to Hillsborough as well as Viroqua. We'll also see some fog kind of lingering around areas by La Crosse as well, 5 miles visibility. And of course, we'll get some fog later on for Eau Claire. Picking that up, though, we'll see these clouds continue to pick up for us eventually as a ridge of high pressure continues to build. And as that builds, our temperatures will warm going into tomorrow. And that will be pretty much temperatures bumping up into the 50s once again, putting us back back above seasonal averages. You can see it right here in the upper atmosphere right here. Big changes coming in where moisture is starting to work its way in with drier air, and eventually as we get into the weekend, we'll see drier air and scoop most of that moisture out of the way, giving us that sunny sky in the forecast for not only Saturday but for Sunday as well, with mostly sunny skies ahead. We'll get into the day with partly cloudy skies. You can see that right there. 40s pretty much from the west central area all the way down to the south. Widespread 40s there. 46 as you get into Prairie du Chien. You get into Muskota at 47 and right back up to Lafarge, 46 degrees, partly cloudy skies for you there. We'll take it up to areas right by La Crosse, once again holding on to 47 degrees for your local temperatures. And then back up to the north, you'll see up by Eau Claire, 45 degrees for you there. Plenty of sunshine abound. And you can see mostly sunny skies get up to clearer skies up by Ladysmith, believe it or not. That's pretty nice. Pretty much folks to the east doing the similar. We'll also see some cloud cover, a little bit over there by Eau Claire, but for us, we're still in it, and then we get rid of that eventually gradually as we go through the afternoon. A little bit of sunshine up there for areas by Ladysmith with that northwesterly wind continuing to push into the area there. And eventually you'll see that cloud field erode as we get into the afternoon, giving us that sunshine to finish out your day. A few more clouds coming back again for Eau Claire, as you can see as we get into the 9 o'clock hour. Then eventually overcast conditions coming in for tomorrow to start the early morning, giving way to Saturday in the morning, still holding on to some partly to mostly cloudy skies, giving way to opening up skies. You get into partly cloudy skies to eventually get into the day, and then partly cloudy skies to mostly sunny conditions will finish your afternoon. You'll hold on to Saturday night and look at pretty clear out there as well. Temperatures for Saturday in the 40s, 50s in the forecast there, widespread. Holding on to Sunday, mostly upper 50s in the forecast to around 50 up to the north. And then rainfall possibly as we get into Monday, going into your Tuesday, as you can see there, finishing out with the possibility of this, getting into this. You have 40s, you have 50s going through the weekend, and then we have more 50s going into your Monday, Tuesday, a little bit on the cooler side like today, and then eventually you get into your Thanksgiving Day, you'll hold on to a bit of drier conditions as well. But the rainfall is Monday and Tuesday. Alexandra?
Thank you, Art. The CDC just changed how it talks about vaccines and autism, and health experts are alarmed. We'll tell you why. Oral health could be more important than you might think. We'll tell you how it affects your overall health just ahead.
Coming up in sports, a battle for a gold ball. The Concord Fountain City Pirates were up against Kenosha St. Joseph in the Division VII State Championship game. Highlights and reaction coming up in the Morning Blitz.
Carl's Can't Wait for Black Friday sale continues. Save up to $2,800 instantly on select major appliances. Buy a 4-piece LG kitchen package and get this 55-inch LG TV free. You get free installation on select dishwashers. All TVs and soundbars are on sale. Save up to $300 on in-stock grills and save up to $925 on Serta mattresses. Stop in and see us. Carl's Black Friday pricing continues.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's early Black Friday deals have arrived, in-store and online while supplies last. Right now, shop early Black Friday-like savings store-wide on the things you need and the brands you love. Like these Rubbermaid food storage sets, just $12.99. 3 gallons of turkey frying oil, $15 off, $44.99. Save $135 on this Milwaukee 3-tool combo kit and 60% off select dog beds, just $9.99. Don't miss early Black Friday deals in-store and online only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
We know, like, if we help one person and if we impact their life and have such a positive influence on them when they're coming in here working on sometimes the hardest thing for themselves that they can do, and they can then help the next 3 to 5 people that they encounter, our reach goes more.
Are we looking to enjoy time with our family? Are we looking to get up and down off the floor with our grandkids? Are we looking to go travel and experience retirement a little bit differently? We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
Head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. West Mex meals start at just $5, only at Taco John's.
Be a part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 5th at the Onalaska Festival Foods.
All donations go towards our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army, organizations serving our community.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All those donations stay to help those right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great, and we'll see you Friday, December 5th for the Joy of Sharing.
Everything here except the words written was made with AI. The video, the music, even my voice. AI scammers are targeting you, and they're doing it through your phone. Monday at 6 on News 8. How to avoid getting AI scammed.
News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome to the Morning Blitz. Football state championship games were on the line over in Madison yesterday. Our own Jacob Lenzendorf was there as the Cochran Fountain City Pirates were in action.
Well, just 242 days ago, the Cochran Fountain City Pirates were crowned state champions over at the Kohl Center. Fast forward to today, here at Camp Randall, and the Pirates going for the exact same result with the exact same head coach, facing off with Kenosha St. Joe's in the Division 7 state title game. Lancers no strangers to a gold ball themselves as they won state in baseball last June. Both teams entering unbeaten, only one will remain. First drive of the game, the boys from Kenosha set the tone as they marched down the field and cap it off with a Zach Rizzo to Thomas Baez touchdown. Lancers take a 7-0 lead. But CFC would swing momentum back their way. After a long Ethan Smith kick return to set up the Pirates in great position, Aiden Lazowski gets the carry, makes a couple would-be tacklers miss, and off to the races he goes all the way to the end zone for a 44-yard score. Pirates tied things up at 7. But the CFC defense has not seen an offense like this one yet. Rizzo connecting on a DP with Dominic Rinaldi to move the sticks, and Rizzo would eventually score in a QB keeper to make it 14-7. Kenosha St. Joe's would be up 28-7 at half. Pirates would try to batten down the hatches in the second half, and right before the end of the third quarter, check out this defensive play from Dylan Hager. Strips the ball, recovers it, and goes the other way for the score to cut into the deficit. But the Pirates down to their last chance to make some Madtown magic happen, but despite the ball popping loose off the onside kick, it was determined that the runner was down, and that would ice the game. The Pirates fall to Kenosha St. Joseph in the Division 7 state title game by a final score of 35-19.
Yeah, seeing state basketball win, I mean, it just showed me, really, I wasn't on that team, but it showed me that the state championship isn't as far away as I first thought. It's like, that is doable for our school, and we've never done that before, and now we're here. It shows every football team after us that they can do it, that it's possible, and it's been done before.
You know, we're a small town, small community. It's unreal the support we've got, the kids that we got, but, you know, we got a team full of good kids, and they've built what they've built over the last couple of years, and it's been an amazing ride.
So the chase for another state championship falls just short, as it's a silver ball that Cochran Fountain City will leave Madison with. But there's no time to dwell on the loss, as the Pirates will now look to defend their state title from last year in basketball, with first practice on Monday. In Madison, Jacob Lenzendorf, News 8 Now Sports.
Well, that brings an end to the fall sports season for our high school teams. No worries, though. Basketball is already here. That's all for sports. We'll see you tonight.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, your pup isn't just boarded, they're pampered. From tail wagging daycare to cozy overnight stays, we treat every dog like our own. Safe, clean, and full of fun. Book today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit MaurysWestSalemKia.com.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce,
and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like pleasing. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Right now, this morning, deer hunting season opens tomorrow. Hunters are gearing up across Wisconsin. We'll tell you what you need to know before you head to the woods. And SNAP benefits are changing next month. We'll have the updated information. From award-winning cheese to spice rubs, Allison Dairyland is back with her favorite Wisconsin products to savor the season.
And subtle changes in the local forecast taking us from some cooler conditions all the way to rainfall. We'll talk about that when I return.
Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter on this Friday, November 21st. It is 6:30 a.m. We will send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He's tracking the forecast for us today. We've got Allison Dairyland here. She's a mood lifter for us, right?
All right. We started the show really well. Right, getting into it, well, we go right back into it. Now, I said there may be some rainfall. I'm going to let you know it's not happening today, not happening over the weekend. Why? Because we're going cooler today after a morning of a little fog. We'll get into some sunshine later on today, and then eventually this weekend we have more sunshine and milder conditions on the way. Then once we get into Monday, all the way into Tuesday, that's when that rain comes. It's widespread. It's about a 60% chance turning to an 80% chance overnight going into Tuesday, or it's about a 50% chance getting into your day. All right, so as we roll right into it, the visibility issue here, holding on to some fog going all the way down to Boswell as we go to the 7 o'clock hour. We'll also see areas right up to Viroqua as well, holding on some fog. And of course, you can see areas up to the north by Ladysmith as well as portions of Eau Claire and of course La Crosse. We'll hold on to some patchy fog this early morning, giving way to temperatures in the 20s and the 30s this early morning. In fact, you'll also see as we get into it, the sun's coming up. Not much in the fog as you can see right now. We have some from this early morning over by the airport right now by the river, and then eventually you get into Eau Claire. They've had some clearing skies for the morning hours, looking pretty good out there as well, but they are a little bit chilly. You get 27 degrees out there, feels like 27 degrees with 10 miles of visibility. You're also going to see some cloud cover sneaking in for La Crosse. We finish out the morning hours going into your afternoon with fewer clouds, and we'll see similar conditions for Eau Claire as well. Get out and enjoy it if you can, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Art. Gun deer hunting season officially begins tomorrow. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is live at a gas station in Sparta where hunters make pit stops before heading out. Good morning, Seth.
Good morning, Alexandra. I'm here at the Shell gas station off of I-90 in Sparta. This is apparently the spot that all the hunters go to. They'll stock up with drinks, food. They even stay at some of the hotels around here. I spoke with a hunter. He's been coming here for 15 years. But there's some things that people should know. Hunting season runs from November 22nd through the 30th, and the DNR has some reminders. At least 50% of your clothing above the waist must be blaze orange or pink. Officials emphasize tree stand safety. Many hunting injuries come from those falls. They also say use a full body harness and 3 points of contact when climbing, and always let someone know your location and estimated return time. The DNR also converted hunting zones to habitat-based deer management units. So hunters should familiarize themselves with that new system before heading out. For more information, visit the DNR's website. Live in Sparta, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
All right, Seth, I've got my blazed orange on already. I'm ready. Thank you for that. Meanwhile, a proposed transmission line brought a big turnout to Westby last night. Residents have concerns, they say, about the project. As News 8 Now's JDS McGee explains.
Tonight's open house in Westby gave residents a first look at the Maribel transmission project, a high-voltage line that will stretch about 140 miles from southeast Minnesota through Vernon and Crawford counties. Project leader says it'll bring need to answer projected high energy demand in the Midwest.
They identified a critical need for additional transmission lines in our region.
It's why representatives say they're meeting with communities now to answer questions and get input before a final route is chosen.
We're here to get the community's feedback on the project, which will help us define and refine the route.
Officials say the new transmission line with towers standing 200 feet tall will generate $30 million in state tax revenue. But residents who showed up say they're worried about the project's overall impact.
I'm concerned about the health effects. I'm concerned about the appearance of the line. This line would come through our town, do nothing except destroy the landscape.
No land should be taken for any circumstance for something that's not needed.
Reporting in Westby, Jadis McGee, News 8 Now this morning.
And representatives say Grid Lions and Dairyland will file the preferred route with the Public Service Commission next year. A Menominee man sentenced to 14 years for a drunk driving crash that killed a correctional officer on Christmas Eve. According to police, Mark Sokolowski's vehicle failed to stop at a stop sign, striking Dunn County officer Jeff Reynolds' car last Christmas Eve. Reynolds was heading to work. Authorities say Sokolowski's blood alcohol level was .152. And a big change is coming, if you haven't heard yet, for SNAP recipients. That starts in less than 10 days. December 1st, those requirements will change, leaving many recipients having to look for work. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine explains.
Starting December 1st, SNAP recipients ages 18 to 64 who do not have a child under 14 must work, volunteer, or participate in training for at least 80 hours a month to continue receiving benefits. The new rules will extend work requirements to adults ages 55 to 64 and change the child care exemption from under 18 to under 14. These requirements come as Wisconsin's job market is looking positive for new hires.
The job market across the state of Wisconsin is about a 3.1 unemployment rate. Over the past couple of years, we've been around a 2.8, so the market has slowed a little bit, but it's still very, very strong, which is positive for those people out there looking for work. Employers are hiring.
Referral Staffing Solutions, a local job agency, offers advice on how adults seeking to meet these new requirements can effectively search for employment and where to begin.
So I would highly recommend someone looking for work to put their resume on Indeed, update their LinkedIn profile, get that information up to date so employers can find you, as well as you actively applying for roles as well.
The agency also suggests that those with limited work experience can focus on showcasing skills that were gained outside of traditional jobs.
I would recommend someone who's been out of the workforce for a while to look at more entry-level roles and really focus on transferable skills. So a lot of times we learn skills, whether it's at home, whether it's in school, whether it's in volunteer activities, and using those skills and highlighting those when you're looking at a new role.
SNAP recipients must document worker participation with exemptions for pregnancy, disability, or caring for a child under 14. Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now this morning.
Logan High School is stepping up for Northside residents. The school will host open swim nights coming after the city of La Crosse has to close the Northside pool as part of next year's budget.
It's $1 for students and then $2 for adults because we want people to utilize the pool again and we want to bring the community back in here.
Open swims will be held Monday and Wednesday nights from 7 to 9. Several western Wisconsin communities will offer free Thanksgiving dinner next week. Sparta is giving people the option to attend a community meal or have it delivered to your home. Organizers say the number of people seeking a free meal has increased, which means the need for donations has as well.
Quick Trip, Neubauer Trucking, they donate in kind with food and those kind of things. But you know, that's only a small portion of it. So we rely heavily on the community to help bolster that. We usually receive many monetary donations. This year it's been very slim.
You can find information on how to sign up for the meal on our website. Happening today, you might notice flags flying half-staff in Wisconsin. It's to honor the victims of the 2021 Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy. Governor Evers made that proclamation. 6 people were killed in the attack. In our medical news, the CDC's vaccine safety webpage was updated to question whether vaccines cause autism. Health experts say that change is alarming as there is no connection between vaccines and autism. The updated page does not cite new research, but it suggests that past studies linking vaccines to autism have been ignored. Secretary Kennedy called the changes a common sense upgrade. It is a significant part of overall health that many may not think about too much. Good oral hygiene isn't just about having a nice smile. Without it, germs from the mouth can spread. Mandy Gaither has more on oral health and how it affects your whole body.
It involves your teeth, gums, and mouth, and having good oral health is more important than you may realize.
The mouth is the gateway to both the respiratory system and to the digestive system, and it can have implications far beyond just your teeth.
Dr. Elise Sarvis with Mayo Clinic says inflammation caused by poor oral health not only leads to things like gum disease and cavities, which can affect a person's quality of life, but that inflammation can also spread and lead to an infection in the heart, cardiovascular disease, pregnancy and birth complications, even pneumonia.
We all have bacteria in our mouths, and some are really helpful, but some bacteria, if they're allowed to overgrow or cause some disease, those bacteria can enter our bloodstreams and cause inflammation, not only in our mouths, but that inflammation can spread to the rest of the body.
Sarvis says the best way to keep your mouth healthy is to brush your teeth twice a day with a toothpaste that contains fluoride to take bacteria off teeth and strengthen them, and floss at least once a day.
And if you don't really floss your teeth, you're missing almost 40% of the surfaces of the teeth in your mouth. So it's almost like that brushing doesn't quite count all the way.
And finally, Sarvis says to make sure to see a dentist at least twice a year.
That way they can do a good cleaning, but they can also have the ability to check on problems before they get out of control.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Sharon's 80. She loves to golf and bowl.
Happy birthday to you, Sharon. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, 98, 108, we'll take them.
All right, that's right. So have a little bit to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Picture button on the home tab on our website.
Coming up next, Wisconsin's Allison Dairyland is here with authentic gift ideas that celebrate our state this holiday season.
Welcome to Ashley's biggest sale of the year. During the Black Friday event, shop trending hot buys starting at just $1.99. Or take advantage of 0% interest for 60 months. The Ashley Black Friday event, going on now.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination. Because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms, we have kitchens, we have bathrooms, we have flooring, we have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports and your day becomes better and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time.
Great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slated. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's Holiday Pro Power onboard.
It's like a mobile generator.
Now get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days on a new Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's early Black Friday deals have arrived, in-store and online while supplies last. Right now, shop early Black Friday-like savings store-wide on the things you need and the brands you love. Like 60% off select dog beds, just $9.99. Get a free $20 gift card when you spend $200 on DeWalt outdoor power equipment. 25% off all men's work and sport boots, and Blaine's brand multi-purpose grease, $1.99 each. Don't miss early Black Friday deals in-store and online only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
Welcome to Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases designed to elevate your comfort and sleep experience. Plus, you can snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 72 months. Ashley's Black Friday mattress event. Don't miss it.
All right, welcome back and good morning to you. We have subtle changes coming up as we go through the day today. Chilly conditions, yeah, we'll warm you up a little bit to the 40s, getting into unseasonably cool conditions in the forecast as well, holding on to this afternoon. Then this weekend pops in, then we get into milder conditions, warm you back up, put some sunshine on the board for you, and keep that going all the way into your Sunday where it gets even sunnier. Holding on to Monday, though, into Tuesday, we can have some showers on the way. They're widespread. They'll be popping in about a 60% chance, turning to about a 50% chance as we go into Tuesday as well. So we'll take a break, and from that, sunshine and give away to some cloud cover. But for now, kids going to school, fog in the morning for some patchy fog, 27 degrees for La Crosse. We get into in fact, into the afternoon, you're seeing some sunshine, getting into partly cloudy skies. We'll call it there, 47 degrees for you for the kids leaving school. Eau Claire, on the other hand, clearing skies right now, giving way to patchy fog eventually. And then we'll see as we go into the afternoon, 45 degrees for your local temperatures, holding on to some sunshine as well. And of course, on the cooler side, eventually we'll hold on to the possibility of, again, a little bit of fog coming back again for local areas by Boscoville as well. Richland Center, picking up some of that fog there. You can see that all the way to Hillsboro. Other locations will pick up some fog as well, getting to La Crosse, about 4 or 5 miles of visibility. We'll see some patchy fog for Eau Claire as well to pick up. But right now, cloud field is mostly down to the south right now. We're holding on to some drier conditions up along areas along I-94 as well as portions of along I-90. But take a look. We've got a wider view here. This area right here, this area of low pressure right here is building up a ridge of high pressure, and that's helping up, lifting up that ridge. In fact, high pressure down in Texas is also building up as well, and that's warmer conditions in the forecast for right now. We'll also have more moisture coming in from the west, and that'll eventually come back again later on in the week. But we're holding on to the possibilities of this. We get into some weak flow coming in from the west, then it turns to the north. You're getting that little flow kind of eliminating a lot of that cloud cover for Eau Claire by the 1 o'clock hour. Then we'll give way to some sunshine for you there. And we'll also see some more clouds shooting into the area as well for Eau Claire, but everybody else starts to clear out the skies into the 9 o'clock hour, so temperatures are dropping down to those low 30s. We'll pick up again as we get into Saturday at the 6:30 hour in the morning. Snow working well up to the north of us, well north of Rusk County. Eventually we'll see that kick out of the way to the east there. Then we'll get into a nice little a pop of some drier air coming in the forecast there. You can see there all the way through the region. And that starts to open up the skies. Eventually it kind of erodes everything. You can see the circulation right there as well. And that continues to push everything out of the way, and we get into drier conditions in the forecast. Holding on to your Saturday, 9 o'clock, we're looking pretty good. 30s in the forecast for you into the air overnight hours. Holding on to your highs for Saturday, we're looking at widespread 40s, some 50s up to the north and some 50s down to the south as well. We'll also see ourselves getting into Sunday's highs. Temperatures up to 57 degrees, possibly maybe, as we get into the forecast there. Then we'll go right back into some Monday rainfall and all the way into Tuesday. And Tuesday night, then it starts to kick out of the way. And we may even see some of that come back again. Yes, that is snow to the west of us there. You can see by Bismarck. And eventually that may pop in as we go right back into the next few days to follow after that.
Thank you, Art. Well, the holidays are here, and Wisconsin's 78th Allison Dairyland has gift ideas that celebrate our state. Sarah Hagenow is here with some authentic Wisconsin picks to help us savor the season. Good morning. Great to see you again.
Good morning. Good to see you as well. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Yes, always happy to see you. So tell us a little bit, what are some gift suggestions you have for us this year?
Absolutely. Well, if someone is looking for that authentically Wisconsin gift that will perfectly wrap up their shopping list, look no further than the Something Special from Wisconsin program, which features hundreds of small businesses from Wisconsin. Starting with Corey Geiger's book, which paints a picture of rural farm life in Wisconsin, perfect for the book lover in your life.
Okay, very
He
cool.
uses his rural roots, his own rural roots, and combines them with his lively storytelling to fling open the barn doors on a cast of characters that have forged 6 generations of life in America's dairyland. He is an international agricultural author from right here in Wisconsin, so a great way to tell the story through a book.
Okay,
we also have Carr Valley Cheese Company, who embodies the Wisconsin cheese legacy. They are a 4th generation family-owned company nestled in the hills of the Driftless region, not too far from here, and they have been making cheese for over 100 years.
Wow.
They make cheese the old-fashioned way in small open vats, and they're known as the world's top award-winning cheese company. So very iconic.
Okay, yeah, and is this one in here?
Yes, so the bread
this
cheese
the brand
is very
I'm gonna look
famous.
for, yeah.
And then
Here
the
we
Blue
go.
Spruce Blue, both of these are master cheesemakers certified and really give you that Carr Valley flavor.
Sir, where can we find these products?
So these can all be found at the Something Special from Wisconsin website at somethingspecialwi.com. You can also look for them in retail stores by looking for this iconic red and yellow program logo.
Right here, yeah.
Absolutely. It can be in grocery stores, retailers, markets, and many other places. I know one of my favorite ways to savor the season is by supporting those local businesses here in our state through this program. And you can find that full list of members at somethingspecialwi.com.
Okay, and that sticker really is easy to look for. I always find myself looking for it too.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you know, this is the one to do. Okay, so any favorite Wisconsin traditions that you have personally to help savor the season?
I do. I love walking around the local Christmas markets or holiday markets with my family. You can't beat it when you have a cup of really nice hot chocolate in hand as well. I think it's the great way to get into the spirit and then also meet those local businesses, learn how they make their products, and find that really special gift for everyone on your list. I think that's one of the best ways to show your love this holiday season is giving a special gift to someone that's very intentional, and the Something Special from Wisconsin program, as well as other local businesses, can help you do that.
Well, right on. Where can we find some of these affordable products?
So I mentioned that website, somethingspecialwi.com. All of the companies and businesses also have their own websites that are directly linked to this site. So you can head on out there, find where their products are available either in person or online.
Gotcha.
Okay, sounds great. Anything else we should know? I think we covered it all. Anything else you wanted to shout out here?
I think we got it. You know, we have 36 businesses that are part of this holiday promotion. This is just a small sample of what's available during the Something Special from Wisconsin holiday campaign. It is so fun to be able to take these on the road and tell the special stories of all of these businesses. Each of them has a really local feel and a special story behind them of how they were created or how they're made. So I encourage everyone to head on out to the website and learn more about it as well.
Okay, yeah, really special way to give back to our community. We know the farmers always appreciate that, the cheesemakers too, so that's great. So yeah, this is what you want to look for when you're out shopping. You see that, Art?
Yeah, I was looking at the other side of this here.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Stay with us. We're back right after this.
Featuring local businesses, community events, and entertainment. Here's your 2-minute take.
Welcome back to another 2-minute take. I'm Chris Hussey, and I'm here with Kathleen from downtown La Crosse Main Street, and we are talking about the holiday season. It is that time of year.
It is that time of year, especially downtown in the heart of our city. What's really cool this year, Chris, is that we have an ultimate gift guide that we will be launching, and so you can find that on Downtown La Crosse's website, and that will have anything from gifts you can buy, experiences you can gift people, or even just where to dine out or order food for any of those holiday meals that maybe you don't have time to prepare or you want to elevate it a little. There are lots of options downtown.
And these cover businesses, so I mean, you obviously mentioned food and locations and events, but this is all businesses downtown.
All businesses, all types of businesses, because we really want to create that holiday experience where people feel proud of shopping local and also feel like they have a lot of options here. I know Amazon is a big place for people to go, but I want people to see that they can also come right downtown and find all the things that they would really love. This is an important time for our small businesses as well. This is when they make the most revenue, typically, and so this can sustain them throughout the rest of the year. So just by taking the time to see if there's something local rather than Amazon, you're helping also sustain a business and a family for the rest of the year. So I think it's really important right now to remember how much of an impact we can make shopping local, but also how many incredible businesses and people we have in this community that make shopping local so easy.
And so obviously, like you said, if they want to see the gift guide, the best place to go is on the website, right?
Yes, absolutely. We'll have a link out on the website. It'll be all over our socials, and you will find lots of ideas to make your holiday experience really amazing.
Great. Kathleen, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
This has been your 2-minute take.
Looking for the best Black Friday deals? Fleet Farm's got them. Doors open at 5 a.m. Friday with a free plush moose for the first 500 shoppers. Then save 30% on all in-store footwear. Get a $20 gift card when you buy $100 in Carhartt gear. And all passenger tires are buy 3, get 1 free with rebates of up to $100 on select brands. And if you just can't wait, shop early Black Friday starting Wednesday at 8 p.m. only at fleetfarm.com.
Everything here except the words written was made with AI. The video, the music, even my voice. AI scammers are targeting you, and they're doing it through your phone. Monday at 6 on News 8, how to avoid getting AI scammed.
Beautiful, isn't it? Reminds us of why we live here. But when it comes time for this to become this, you can trust that we'll warn you first. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A self-portrait by Mexican artist Frida Kahlo has set a new auction record. El Suena, which means the dream the bad, sold for $54.7 million. That is a new auction record for work by a female artist. She painted this piece in 1940.
Gun deer hunting season officially begins tomorrow. I'm here at the Shell gas station off I-90 in Sparta, where hunters are gearing up. Hunting season runs from November 22nd through the 30th. Officials are emphasizing tree stand safety and remind hunters to always let someone know about your location. You can visit the DNR website for more information, so stay safe out there. Live in Sparta, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
Thanks, Seth. A Menominee man is sentenced to 14 years for a drunk driving crash that killed a correctional officer. According to police, Mark Sokolowski's vehicle failed to stop at a stop sign and struck Dunn County officer Jeff Reynolds' car on Christmas Eve. Reynolds was heading to work. Authorities say Sokolowski's blood alcohol level was 0.152. Starting December 1st, SNAP benefit requirements will change. SNAP recipients ages 18 to 64 without a child under 14 must work, volunteer, or participate in training for at least 80 hours a month to keep their benefits.
So I would highly recommend someone looking for work to put their resume on Indeed, update their LinkedIn profile, get that information up to date so employers can find you, as well as you actively applying for roles as well.
The agency also suggests people with limited work experience focus on showcasing skills gained outside traditional jobs.
A few subtle changes as we go through the next few days, and then our temperatures will go from cool back to mild as we go into your weekend. Plenty of sunshine for everybody as well. Then carrying over into rainfall for Monday and Tuesday. We're looking at a 60% chance, becoming an 80% chance for Monday night. Carrying over into Tuesday as a 50% chance. You'll see that turn into maybe a 20% chance possible on Wednesday. And eventually drier conditions ensue for your Thanksgiving. You're looking at 31 degrees there and 30 after Thanksgiving, getting into your Friday as well with cooler conditions.
All right, looking pretty good out there. Mild weekend for us.
So
We
bad.
will take it. Thank you, Art. Thank you for waking up with us this morning. Coming up at noon, President Trump will meet New York City's new mayor, Zohran Mamdani. We'll tell you what's at stake in the White House showdown when we see you back here at noon.